What is up, everyone? It's Tyler from K1 Speed, and welcome back to our masterclass of how to drift. If you guys haven't already seen our beginner video, click the right-hand corner right here. Watch that video first, learn the basic fundamentals, and then come back to this video to learn the advanced techniques. If you guys are here for the techniques that I did in the kart Kana video and you want to learn all that epicness, you're in the right place. You guys already know the deal. We're putting on the helmet, we're getting the GoPros, I was gonna say launched. We're gonna get the GoPros recording, get inside the cart, and let's get drifting.
We're back in the cart, and this is the view that we're gonna be looking at for the remainder of this video. You guys are already familiar with what this looks like. You got my gas and my brake, and you'll be able to see my feet the entirety of this video, so you guys can see how I articulate my feet while drifting. Okay, so let's just jump right into this. You guys already know how to feather the throttle, drift around the entire course without spinning out, and initiate a power slide. And now what we're gonna do is transition those techniques into these more advanced techniques of actually initiating a drift by using your gas pedal, connecting drifts, and learning how to shift your weight. And then 3, the last one, how to drive with speed and use your brake to initiate some of those drifts at higher speeds. Notice this is a corner where we started off last time, and what we're gonna do to get around this corner is we're gonna blip the throttle. It's gonna pitch the cart a little bit sideways, and we're gonna modulate the throttle on and off throughout this turn to continue a drift, and I'll show you that now. We're getting into this corner. What we're gonna do right here is we're gonna blip the throttle. It's gonna push a little sideways, modulate, modulate. There we go. So as you can see, through that entirety of this turn, a lot of the techniques that I used was what we did to power slide. However, I initiated that power slide by blipping the throttle and then on and off the gas as I went through the turn a tiny bit to correct how much angle I was getting while I was drifting. Now, to keep that angle, we have this bigger turn right here, as you guys can see, and what I'm gonna do is that same technique, blip the throttle, get angled to initiate my drift, counter steer, and then on and off the gas, modulate the pedal as I'm going through the turn to control the amount of angle that I have in my drift. And you guys watch that now. So I'm coming into this corner, I'm gonna blip the gas, it's pushing me sideways. Now I'm gonna modulate the throttle to keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. There we go, we made it all the way through our turn. Now you're gonna wanna do that a couple of times, going around the track, just drifting specific corners. You're not gonna wanna try it to connect any drifts right away. But as you go through the track, you do a couple laps and you get more comfortable correcting that angle, and you learn what that fine line is between too much gas and not enough gas and causing you to spin out. You're gonna wanna start trying to connect these drifts. I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like connected, and then I'll explain how to do it after. Successfully through those 3 corners. Okay, so as we're sitting here at the top of these 3 corners right here, what we're gonna do initially in this first corner, again, what we had practiced before in the smaller drifts, we're gonna push the gas to initiate the drift. We're gonna then, once we get in the slide, modulate on and off the throttle to control how much angle we have. And as we approach the next corner, we're facing the opposite direction. We're gonna swing the steering wheel to the direction that we wanna go, shifting our body weight to the opposite side of the cart to kind of give it a little encouragement to rotate in that direction, then counter steer to catch that drift, modulate on and off the throttle, and then we're going to try and do the same thing continuing into the next corner. We'll show you that here. As we get into this corner, we're going to blip the throttle, modulate the throttle on and off, on and off. We're facing the opposite direction. We need to shift our weight, turn the cart, catch that, counter steer, modulate the throttle. Again, do the same thing for this corner, shifting our weight, modulating on and off the throttle, and now we are home stretch straight through the corner. We connected all 3 drifts. So much fun. Now, as you continue to go through the course, connecting your drifts, you're gonna get better and better. You're gonna learn what that fine line is of too much angle, not enough angle, how much weight to give, how much throw to give, connecting these drifts, and you're going to end up getting faster. What you're going to notice when you start going faster is that the throttle kicks don't make as much of a difference to your pitch and your angle when you're trying to initiate a drift at a higher speed. Now, what you're going to do in this instance is you're going to use your brake. Now, you don't want to use your brake at the slower speeds because the brake makes a drastic difference in the direction and how much angle you have while drifting, and it's going to cause you to spin out very, very quickly. So this is a very advanced technique, and what you're going to want to do again is try this at higher speeds once you get better at 1, doing the drifts, 2, connecting the drifts, and now you're starting to be comfortable with more speed. What we're going to do is show you guys what that looks like now, going into these corners at a higher speed, connecting these 2 corners, and using your brake to initiate the drift. A disclaimer: before you initiate drifts with your brake, more often than not, you're going to use your brake before you approach the corner, as opposed to using the brake during the corner, because the brake makes a drastic pitch difference in your drift. So you hit the brake before you get to your corner, use the throttle to adjust your pitch and your angle during your drift, and control it throughout the entirety of it. We're going to come in this with some speed. I'm going to push my brake. Gave me a drastic angle. I'm modulating with my gas pedal, and we're going to try this again into this back one. Some speed, kick it before. Look at that. It adjusts my angle so quickly, so fast and aggressively. So I'm facing this opposite direction, push the brake, gives it a lot of encouragement to shift the kart's direction and which way the angle is going to go. With some speed, push it, drastic angle, drastic entrance, and as you can see, this is how we're going to start drifting a little bit more, getting more of that angle, is by using this brake. Okay, so now that we're at the beginning base of the track again, what we're going to do in this corner is show you guys what will happen if you smash the brake too hard or too late, or if you hold on to the brake for too long, because the brake is so aggressive and how much angle it changes and the direction that it pushes you, it can cause you to spin out very quickly. So here's the do not do's of using your brake. So if you come into this corner, you're already turning, you push it too hard, you're going to spin out very quickly. And at higher speeds, that spin is going to be pretty drastic. So right now, what I'm going to do is give you guys an entire lap of me connecting all these drifts at speed, using all these techniques of shifting my way, modulating the gas pedal through each drift, and using the brake. So here is our lap showing you guys what you could be doing in these drift karts. Alright, so now that you guys have learned all the techniques to successfully drift around the track by using your gas pedal to initiate drifts, how to connect drifts by shifting your weight, and then how to initiate drifts at higher speeds by using your brake, you guys are now set up to drift around this track, and we hope that you guys can take these techniques and successfully learn how to drift and get out there and have some fun. Again, if you guys like this content, comment down below. If it helped you out, let us know. If there's anything else that you would like to see, again, comment it down below. We see all of them. We love to hear what you guys have to say. With that, pay attention to everything that we have going on all of our social medias, on our website for the latest and greatest K1 Speed news, and subscribe. We have a lot more of these cool videos coming soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are ready to progress to the latest, to the most advanced techniques of drifting and learning how to do a 360, click in this right hand corner. It will take you right to it. And with that, guys, we're done. We'll see you guys in the next video. We're out of here.